Okay, welcome back. It's been, I think, quite a while since we did any live sharing or video sharing. Quite a lot of things happened recently. Maybe I share a bit that let me think. I got good things now. Because usually I don't like to share the bad news. But today got some bad news to share. Let me see, got good things to share. Okay, the good things is that so far our projects, our all our job sites and everything were happening. I mean, all the handling is all okay. We are improving, not deproving. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, then comes to the so-called bad news. Okay, I think today's title of the video should be the greatest wealth, or rather, health is the greatest wealth. Okay, there's nothing wrong with my body right now, right? It's one of my team members. Yeah, one of them are currently in a hospital. Not a work-related injury, not an accident, but more like a health issue. That also brings us to the point whereby we need to talk about taking care of yourself. Yeah, so for the Chinese viewers, today's topic is a bit heavy. Predominantly it will circle around 健康是最大的财富。will circle around this topic. So one of my team members 有其中一个成员现在在医院then 我们不用一直讲这个东西，把最重要的是，其实我觉得雇主的怎么处理很重要。Okay, so we talk about in English now. Why I want to bring up this one is I realize not a lot of employers will follow the guidelines and make sure that they take care of their employees. Okay, so if you need the guidelines, you can actually check it out on MOM website and all this. So predominantly for us, whether it's a work related or not work related, if there's something happen to an employee, the first thing is go to the hospital. Then thereafter, we talk about the insurance payment and claims and stuff because you are supposed to buy insurance for your employee. I'm a big kiasu because my first job is actually an insurance agent. So I'm a big kiasu. I buy the max that I can for my employees. So at the current stage, I am fully covered. Barring all those unforeseen circumstances, we are fully covered. So this is something that employers should try his or her best to take care of the employee. Okay, why I want to say this is because through recent interviews of foreign workers, I realized one thing is that we are very lucky to be born in Singapore, or being Singaporean is a very lucky thing. Okay, why? First thing, countries like, can be any country. There are a lot of countries that are in disarray. Like for example, I have employees from Myanmar. I have employees from different countries. Some of the countries are at a state of disarray, at a state of war, or internal war, civil war. So the situation back at home is not good. The medical conditions back at home are also not good. And plus, if they are in Singapore working, they have no family. So my first thought, or first often I say to my staff, one of the first criteria I tell them is that now you have joined Renault Scout, all the way from your home country, you have no more family. Your family is me. I'm your father figure. And when I'm your father, anything, you come to me. You don't feel well, you have any issues, you come to me. Be it a flu or a cough, that one don't need to come to me, I can go to the doctor. There's a designated doctors to see. Anything more serious, tummy ache, and things like that, just come to me. If you need to go to the hospital, we send you to the hospital. All this is something that as an employer you need to take care of, you need to take note of. So coming back to, I mean, you all know me as a renovation contractor, you all know me as a third generation carpenter. But some of you, you know that I'm the head of the company. But to be very honest with you, being a head is not easy. There are a lot of things that needs my attention. Customers also need my attention, my team need my attention, and then my staff also need my attention. I'm the father to everyone. I'm the father to a project, I'm a father to my employees, I'm a father to my own family as well. And being this fatherly figure is reassuring to my customers, it's also reassuring to my team. But to do that, there's a lot of stress factor that is behind me, and it's not easy lah. So sometimes for those customers that you have been recent renovations, if you do receive our messages reply a bit later, do take note that this is not on purpose. It's because Riz is handling a lot of things, including this hospitalization, including my staff issues. This is not something that can be controlled. This is something that is out of the sudden, and I need to deal with it. And it is not a happy thing. In Chinese, people say, 报喜不报忧. But sometimes I feel that I need to come out and share, because first thing, it also helps to release a bit of my pressure. I feel that people are watching, people are listening to me, can 感同身受啊. So those that have been bosses before, if you are good to your employees feel it one. That's how the team grows strong. Those that have not been bosses before, if you are a manager and you're in a position whereby you can have an opportunity to take care of your subordinates, your employees, your staff, please take care of them to the full extent of what the law dictates, and also more than the full extent. Why? Because we are all flesh and bone. We are all flesh and bone. We all have our families, and we are all here to make a living. And especially those that came from foreign countries, they have no families in Singapore. We are their first line of defense. We are first family members. That's why I'm so kiasu. That's why I buy the max I can buy for my stuff. And for everyone out there, this is a hard time. This is a hard time, not something that I like to talk about. Whenever we have to go to the hospital, it's not good one, especially if it's your own so-called team members or relative. I hate going to that place. That place is never good one. I mean, you go for a checkup, you bring your so and so for a checkup, it's fine. But if you check already got something wrong, then that's not good really. Other than that, yeah, we're really lucky. We are really lucky to be in Singapore. Because why? Singapore, first thing, is safe. Has been a peace state for a while, a long time. The medical is very high standards. It may be a costly city, but there are safeguards for you. There are insurance packages you can buy, and there are things you can take note of. Predominantly, it's still better than our surrounding neighboring countries in many aspects, or whether you want to admit it or not. So with that, okay, some backstories. Okay, Riz, or rather, I am not born the way that I am today. It is not something that's born. It's a nurture thing. Some people will comment and say that, oh, Riz, you're a fantastic boss and stuff like that. Okay, this is not all true. I'm very strict, but when it comes to the medical insurance and stuff like that, I'm very kiasu. Why? It's for the benefit of my staff, of course. It's also to safeguard the company. In case something happens, it can be an accident, it can be some life-threatening disease, it can be anything. My company is not going to go into the red because of a accidental input from act of God. So all this came from my experiences as a entrepreneur, my friends' experiences as a own entrepreneur, and all these we share. In fact, one of the first thing I did after settling my employee is to give my good friends a call. Those who are in this line, those who are not in this line, but are bosses. I told them, you know what I'm kiasu about has happened. Have you also increased the insurance coverage for your own employees and staff? If you have not, please go and do it. It's not going to cost you a lot. What does it cost? It costs, okay? It's not cheap, but it doesn't cost that much. It doesn't cost a leg and an arm. But when you need the insurance, you'll be thank God that you have it. You'll be thank God that you have it. And thank you for my insurance agent. If you really watch my videos, thank you, because you gave me very good advice. And when we are in a time of need, I can call him, and then immediately he gave me an answer. So we are in a very reassured state. And to my team and my employees, rest assured, I'm always behind you. First thing is safety first, but some things we can't prevent. If there's an accident going to happen and can be prevented, we try our best. But if it cannot be prevented, rest assured you are well taken care of. So after this very heavy and harsh topic, life is still as normal. Projects still ongoing, right? I still have meetings with customers and stuff like that. But life throws you spanner in all the ways that you can imagine, right? I lost my dad in a few years back because of COVID. He was the one that one of the few that passed on from the Delta wave, right? Who knows? How many people have passed on from COVID? Not a lot, but my dad is one of them. I lost friends from different industry and different disease and stuff. They're very young, right? So all of these make us grow up and make us know that life is never a bed of roses. This is why I am who I am, and this is why I'm so kiasu. Then coming back to health is the biggest wealth. To those that you feel very stressed and today you're watching my video trying to get some condolences and some happiness out of the video, I'm so sorry that today's video is a bit sad, a bit heavy, but what you can take back from this is that if you are feeling down and feeling a little bit unhappy, it's not the end of the world. In fact, every day is worth looking forward to, because if you have health, you've got everything else in the world. Without health, then sometimes you're stuck. A lot of things you can't do. So with that, if you are interested in engaging us and your renovation contractor or your interior designer or your carpenter, the WhatsApp number to send in to your request, your renovation request, the WhatsApp number is 9007 3368. 9007 3368. That's our WhatsApp number. Please don't call in. Then my admin will handle your case, and from there on you can contact us and then we can follow up on your case. Then I think pretty much I'm a bit lost of words. I don't know what to say. I don't have a script, right? This is predominantly what I have thought of from a drive back, and it's not a happy thing to share, but at the same time, these are my thoughts and reflections for this past week. Some things have happened, and yeah, let's all deal with it and move on. But I really hope speedy recovery and everything is good. If not, then I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye. 有一个比较难按的。